evening, 4:52 p.m. Just got home from the gym. Did a little stretching, steam room. Met a cool dude. Got to trade some of my sativa flower. And he had an extra beer on him. How cool of a trade is that? We both got what we needed without the resource. Bam. Cooling it off. Getting it cool. Getting into this pasta. I've been putting some seeds in the ground in the back. And the reason I'm taking a little longer than usual, I could have been doing this a couple months ago. Got a few back there around the property. And the reason I am taking a little longer than usual is I know how big they get. Last year. Before I even bit into it, the flavor smell. Phenomenal. Phenos that I put on the ground. Started from seed. And I couldn't believe the way they worked together. It was magical. So hungry. So I'm hoping keep documenting, because I'm not switching up the breed. I'm not switching to a new genetic. I've been specifically focusing on this project for the longest time before I start focusing on pure indica. I know there's a little more you can get into it with the chemical, actual natural organic chemical in the plant that the scientists are now only digging deeper into. That's the cool part, because now we're crossing with CBD or even just regular hemp. The tissue is so important. It's where we built this whole plant off of hemp. So hopefully I can create something very special very soon. Definitely got something going pretty nice right now. I like the pure sativa and it's stable. If I was gonna look for anything right now, it's that down or indica. Couch lock. We have our hybrids. I would know. I've got a few in the batch. They're just natural. So yeah, in the back I have a whole truckload, 10 yards, horse bedding, and manure that I've thrown around some places 3-4 feet to level the ground, closer to the fig, because the property goes up, neighbors, and then it just drops mine. So I've been evening it out. It gives me room for leveling my foundation closer to the same level as the next door neighbor, and compost. It degrades, so it'll slowly lower itself. So the pine shaving, horse shaving, bedding, wood chips, all that is home for microbes, worms that are building this natural castings that are the fuel for those little microbe teeth. They churn it for the root system to then bring it up to the plants. Pretty cool how God designed it. The big boom. God loves his bombs, I tell you. It shows in us. We all want to make a boom boom. One way or another, boom boom. Boom boom boom. Whoa. My question now. With June 1st being literally around the corner, that is the official pot day where it's outdoor season started. People get a week early start. People throw lights out there during spring to keep that extra light cycle going. Sky's the limit. And weather's adapting. With that said though, next week's official. And with those plants the way they grew last year, I'm gonna be leaking slowly into the soil throughout the next month. Seeds. There's no rush. I have nowhere to go. I'm flexing this and that. That's, yeah, it's a warning and it's a fact. I have to go back to my home country. This place is ridiculous. It's not for me. It's for somebody like Biden. Somebody like Trump, they already got too much ancestry invested. I'm going back to collect what my great-great-grandpa had taken away. They took from him. Stalin. Good old communism. So, time to pop that beer open. That gets me talking a little more too, by the way. If anybody's paying attention. Sorry, there's not enough resources to hand out. The printer is working, but it's popping photos out. And the meme says it's not a rooster. That was magical. Wow. I can't believe I found the blend. Maybe leaving a little potato in there. Ooh-wee. Bean, little egg, and pasta. Little potato, tortilla, jig boom boom. Oh man, wow. You guys want to see Polly? Oh, that she was in here. She's chilling. She's ready to hit the road. Look at this little cutie. Did I wake you up, baby? You ready to hit the road? Pack me in the suitcase saying I wanna go, baby. Yeah? Hi, Paulie. Say hi. Say hi. No? No highs? Cheers. Got beer. You want some? Yeah? Oh, shit. Sorry. I did not mean to do that. All right, I'm gonna wipe that down. My bad. My bad. Oh, gosh. How mad is she right now? You don't want to lick that up? It's a little beer. No? A little beer right there? You don't want no beer? Alright. You should find the weirdest, coolest spots to just chill and hang out. Alright. Time to rockety rock. Oh, Peachy Peach, where are you? Bold bittersweet. That is beautiful. Oh my God. That tasted so good. Wow. Now that is some good healthy beer. Guinness and extra stout. Interesting. Very impressed. That lager. I would. It's a joke. God. And then I got my freaking pen. Oh my Lord. Have mercy. I'm gonna go grab my phone real quick. I'm about to hop on Bigo. See what everybody's about. See what everybody's up to. Bigo, here we come. I gotta recruit you girl models. Local. Don't get me wrong, I'll fly out there eventually. Huh, Polly? Man, I really wish I had some more beer. The peachy with the raw combining. Boom boom. Peachy vape. Very infused. Now that's how you vape. A fruity vape. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That wasn't funny, but yeah. Oh my god. These oils are so nice. So, debating to plant seeds right now or not. Bada bing, bada boom. What is going on? Come on. Oh god. I text this girl looking for plants. The last thing I texted her was, dinner movie? You want to bite of my wiener? I crack myself up when I'm home alone. I tell you. Cheers to the good life. Yeehaw. Life is good. All the time, baby. Huh. Anyways. This year's gonna be a good summer if all stays as planned, healthy, and finding the right team. I'm looking for girls. That is all I have room for, patience for, that I can put up with. You better be young, cute, and ambitious, ready to handle business. These maybe games, they might work at one point for a moment, maybe to accomplish the first goal, whatever it may be, panties, business deal, maybe your sister, I don't know. Whatever it is to get through, but to really seal the deal on a relationship, there's so much that goes into it. It's unbelievable. For it to click, for it to really work forever. The first one's personality, don't get me wrong. If you're just bipolar and you can't even fake being happy, if that's the case, I mean, at least fake it. Go get mad at a dog. Go get mad at a punching bag. Don't get mad at the redheaded stepchild, right? Coming over from overseas without legal paperwork. Where'd he come from? Beat that ass. Beat his ass. Figure it out later. Oh shit, too late. Throw it in the bag. Oh god. That beer is definitely going to be brewing. I want to come out and brew this little batch that I want to throw up. I got the water filtered and everything. Get a little mash going, 60 minutes, 148 degrees, 145. And then I'm gonna, I like, instead of putting the straining bag in and letting it boil with the bag, I let the mash do its thing. Throw in the screen to take out the grains. Everything else. Did I just lie? No, I did lie. Why take the fucking grains out? I gotta look into it. I kind of forgot how I did it, but when you make the beer, so I'm about to set it up right now. How much battery I got? Might as well get it going. Trying to get this video, I'm trying to get footage and time on my channel uploaded. But I don't want it just to be boring, you know? This is stuff I can build up off. Alright, so let's see here. Right behind me, I got the little walkway that I can work in. Let's do this. Let's rock and roll. Y'all ready for this? That's how we switch things up. I got 40 minutes on this sim thing, so I gotta delete some space and then recharge the battery. So once I have my team in place and the money in my house is out, and then I can invest it and make the millions and millions and billions, we're gonna have multiple all of this. Oh yeah. Now that is what I'm talking about. Turn the slide on. The little pot ski. There's the water. The burner. It's full. Excited. I don't know if I wanted this close. I want more room. Man. Fudge it. Or what I got. What is it, Polly? You gonna help? No? Oops. Y'all ready for this party? Grains. There's the mesh bag. Oh, that's what I need. Water. Alright, here we go. So this is, I believe, a 7-gallon. Oh, 8. Excuse me, 8-gallon. 8-gallon. That pours a 7-gallon to 5-gallon easy. 7 gallons what I go for. The fermenters are 7s. They have a lot of neck room. Give it some spaces if you want. Which I like to. Do like a 6. A few ways to do it. For more flavor, boil off a little more. Thickens it up. Alright. I got this little cool extra pod for the phone. Got this 360 rocking and rolling. Let's see how this will work out. Showtime. Hope y'all enjoy this brew. 32 minutes in the video, 34 minutes on the SIM card, and the memory is... Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this short, get it charging so that I can get the rest of this brew going. Alright, here we go. It's been 3rd year now? 3 years since I haven't made one. Since I've brewed. But it is like walking. Once you've done it, you gotta brush up on it. You're rocking and rolling. Check this out. There's a little filter in there that I get to use to drain out the mesh, the grains, and then I'll double mesh it. So I'll use that filter bag in there, and then it'll filter out as well out of the little thingy. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Well, I don't want it on the burner, so I'm gonna fill this up. Not on the burner. I told you, I'm not as smart as I might be, but I try, at least. Do the best I can. All right, I'm gonna have to add some water to this. It's not a full 8. Oh, I'm gonna add mash. Once I add the grains, it'll be perfect. Forgot. All right, perfect. So let's see here. Boom, boom. And I need my lighter. Get this little cutie going. Gotta be really careful with these. They're very dangerous. Open it. On. Okay. Opa! There we go. And then I can turn this up. I don't want to waste the gas. I'm not in a rush. So I'm gonna learn, again, this is probably my, not again, but I have in other videos, I've mentioned this. I've only brewed about 7 batches within like 6 months. It's 3 years ago, I was on a roll. But legally I couldn't sell this. I was trying to find some private buyers. It was so good that I kept drinking it as well. That was the other part, is this stuff, you can't compete with anything in the store, homemade. That's a fact. I don't care if you're making a Bud Light. Home is a whole nother world. And so that's where I'm at now, 3 years later. Perfecting what we as humans naturally need a beverage. Whether it's fermented, whether it's just infused, medicated, this is part of life. If anything, I think tea was a big part of human civilization. So this is just on a bigger scale, a lot more to it. You got a lot more water, you got a lot more weight, a lot more time involved, and bigger movements. That's another thing that attracts me to little things like this that can expand to, Lord have mercy, a rocket ship floating around in a light bulb somewhere for a lithium sun. Galaxy. Well, I'm running out of battery and this memory's already at 28. So I'm gonna set some stuff up on video and then get this battery charged for the big finale. I gotta load it up with grain. I've gotta get a thermometer in the water. I've gotta get a lid on that. It's gonna build up heat better. The wort chiller, this is a big part. It's called breaking point. So once you break the point, it's a boiling point. It hits at like 212. If you don't turn it off at the right time, it overflows, and if you don't hit the breaking point, you're just not reaching where it needs to be. So it's a real tricky breaking point. The foam will literally churn on you. It's pretty cool. It's like hitting a wave. I have it on videos actually as well. So with that said, I'm warming up to the breaking point. I'm loading up the mesh. I got these grains right here. 25-pound bag that I've used about 10 pounds. Maybe, no, probably like 5 pounds. Man, that's a heavy bag. This is a 25-pound, oh no, 55-pound bag. Excuse me, it's a half pound. It's about 25 pounds, so I use about 20 pounds. I'd say. I could definitely do like 3-4 batches of that. And you can rerun it. Sparge it. Man, that's like 25 gallons of beer. That's a lot. That's 3-year-old grain too, so that's a whole nother experiment. How good can it be? Sealed, airtight sealed. Yeah. It's yeast all kind. I got some wine yeast. I got some Cali. Oh gosh. Got that Cali. Where's it at? I know it's in here somewhere. Man. I got the nectarine. This stuff is banging. I got a whole pound of this. Right when I was getting into it, about a pound, did a brew of that. And that's when things got wrapped up. Just, man, one thing or the other, and really to keep it going, I was hoping for some money, but just nobody wanted to come to me. I don't know who's cock blocking. Something out there. Oh yeah, that's what I need. It's like, what am I missing? I need my thermometer. And the lid. Where is my thermometer? Oh. These are very, very important pieces here. All right. Lid. This needs a little bit of cleaning. It's fine though. A little foggy. All right, so right now, natural temperature, 85. Let's see what this beer got going. Boom. Oh yeah. All right. Already warming up. Why are you shaking? Do not shake. This ground is uneven, that's weird. Well, it's doing its thing. It's at 100 already. The key is to have that perfect burning point. Because I want it burning at 145. You don't want it too hot. I don't know what's going on, but it just cooled down. Alright, just turned it up. So 150. Right now it's at 100. I need it at 145. Right there. 140. 145 right there. Alright. Let's see here. Grains. Get these sexy grains going. So the beer is pretty simple. Yeast, a bug, I guess. You know, kind of like us. We're bugs in a way, a living thing. And it needs food. And this food is sugar. Could you believe that? If I was gonna come back in the world, I'm gonna come back as yeast. Think that's a game? You think I'm joking? I'm coming back as yeast. I come back as yeast. Why do you think beer's getting stronger? Who do you think's dying for us? All right. Oh yeah. Yeah. So now it's 110. Thinking, do I turn it up a little hotter? Is it too long? Is it not heating up fast enough? Because I don't want my whatever happens today, I'm pitching yeast in that sugar. I need to make sure that sugar is extracted. The boiling point, to make sure there's no pesticides and it's clean. It boils, I drop it with that, what is it called? Wort chiller. Wort chiller runs a hose in, runs a hose out. Cold water. That's gonna be at 200 degrees for 60 minutes. So 60 minutes mash at 145, and then you boil it off for 60 minutes. You could boil longer if you want a lager or a wine barley. I've done a barley. Crazy, right? Out of like the 6, I've done a barley. With that said, chill, quick, boom, hit it. It chills within 20 minutes instead of God have mercy overnight. In Siberia, I don't know how they did it, but bam, 15 minutes, boom. Boom, 85 degrees, where yeast lives, doesn't die. Pitch it in the fermenter. Once it chills, you're throwing it into the fermenter. Fermenter has a little bubblers because it's gonna release literally alcohol, gas. The alcohol gets trapped, it vaporizes into the fermenter. That's where you get your alcohol, and then gas has to still escape. So bam, yeast pitched in the fermenter, and then literally 7 days, that gas escapes enough to create enough alcohol for me to use this thermometer to figure out exactly, that's why I need your help, to figure out the level. It's a hydrometer, and it will, alcohol level will float, give it a floating mechanism. It's been 3 years, excuse me, sorry. But yeah, gotta look into it, read on it. This is, what do we got here? Oh, this is the thermometer as well. Oh, this is the thermometer that floats in, wait, yeah. This is the one that floats in the bucket, not on the side. So I'd pop this right now once it starts heating up. I want to get a perfect read. Well, they're both good, double read. Okay, so I realized I gotta raise the gas on that. I mean, 120, it's been what, 10 minutes since it's been running? Not good, quicker. All right, so, you hear it? Now that is reminding me of brewing beer. Usually, 2 beers, even 1.5 beers, but 2 beers. I'm a rookie. You really know how to play with your gas and maybe you have the right setups. But for me, okay, 2 brews. 2 brews a tank, 2.5. I don't remember exactly, but it's not enough. They make them obviously bigger, and I can tap into my gas line. I got a gas line that my AC runs off of. So I got unlimited propane once I get into this. If I really wanted to, you know, moonshine. Once America goes out of business, we're gonna rename it. Shine in business. America great again. Moonshine great again. Moonshining. All right. So let's see here. Now we're at 125. Oh yeah. Cause I can always turn it down. Bam. You know. I mean, come on, man. I might be a redneck Russian. Come on, man. 540, perfect. Tuesday, May 27th. Rocking and rolling. As I'm charging this, I can use my phone to get the other footage as this is uploading. I got 13 more minutes on this sim. Battery's freaking falling off. I don't know where the fucking came off. I was gonna say falling off. That's weird how things naturally start adapting to our either negative or good vibes. Where on earth are we headed for? Whew. All right, and then I gotta separate some of these grains. So the cool thing about these grains is they're 3 years old. I've had bugs in here, I've had all kinds of weird stuff in here. But come on, man, you don't think there's some moonshiner out there, some beer maker out there that haven't found like a 25-year-old bag of grains, crushed it up, and then made some fermented beverage out of it from river water, unboiled? I don't know. I hope he didn't die, but we're gonna figure it out. Maybe past a good squirting vibe. Who knows? With all that going on, and this cutie is on a move. Lord have mercy. Almost to 135. Perfect. Climbing. So once it hits 160, I'm gonna hit it with the grains, because the grains are gonna cool it off to 150. But even 155. I want this brew to be light brewed. About 140. 145. Let's see here. And then I have some THC as well that I can throw in. Not can, I will. I'm gonna be infusing this with hemp. And got some hops. The hoppity hops. What are these? These are the Sycamo. Simcoe? Excuse me. Simcoe or Samco? What do we have here? Ah, Simcoe. Simcoe brand. Beautiful. Whole leaf hops. Fruitier style. Whoa, let the good times roll. Oh, I've been back for you, my fermenters. Ha 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 ha. Well, let the good times go. 140, baby. So grains, again, an hour. I'm gonna put it on a clock timer. Mashed. I'm gonna put that straining bag. Where did I have it? Ah, this baggity bag, the screen. There you go. The screen is for the grains. And I like how they have these little latches where if you have a setup in the garage or somewhere, a tree, choop choop, because these get heavy. You can load up this whole dang thing. You can do like a 20-pound, you can do a whole batch, fill that up in a kettle twice the size of this. And you see the rim, there's room for it. The burner's made for bigger ones. All right, it's sitting at 150. That's where I want to be brewing out literally right now, 148. That's the brew temperature I want it at. All right, so time to start pouring. I'm not in a rush. It's still heating up. I'm just gonna start scooping it in. Question is with what? Here we go. Definitely want it clean, sanitized. Even though the hot water, boiling this and that, that's why they used to work with river water. You still want to sanitize if you can. The modern technology, the vaccinations are here for a reason. Making Earth better, I tell you. Better. Say better. Alright. Boom. There you have it. Chick boom boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna dry this out. All right. It was supposed to reverse. I wonder if it reversed on y'all. These grains came from Russia. Grains are you. I got these at a local brew store on the other side of town. When I was making the brew 3 years ago, I'd catch the light rail, well, actually the bus, not light rail, bus. Here, that's how I brought the bag, actually. This is the last bag I brought. That was the other reason I stopped brewing. I couldn't take it. Taking all the public transportation and no support. It was going against the grain.
I don't know why they hate it so much. They're all drinkers. Everybody in my family. But I guess it was just whatever I wanted. It didn't work. Alright. Here's the first little batch. Choo! Oh, now we're way too hot. So I don't want to burn this. So turn it down. Completely. As you can see. Once I add these grains, they'll cool down. Alright, so right now it's at 170. Alright, I'm gonna hit it real quick with these bag of grains. Enjoy the beautiful pour. Thank you, Grains Are You. Russian. Got grains. Grains Are You. Viking malt. Grains Are You. Got grains. Grains Are You. Viking malt, baby.